it's Nils again. I'm back with the next installment for my instructional series. I want to talk in this section about arpeggios, and specifically string skipping arpeggios. So first of all, what are arpeggios? Arpeggios are broken down chords. A major 7 chord has a root, a major 3rd, 5th and a major 7th. And in an arpeggio I would play these notes in like a scale. Like that. What's cool about arpeggios is that since it's only 4 notes per octave, we're covering a wide distance of notes very quickly. In a scale, there's a lot of notes to go from one octave to the next. In an arpeggio, we're breaking this down and jumping there very quickly. String skipping arpeggios, the ones I want to show you today, are fingerings that basically take the arpeggio and skip notes of the arpeggio. So we kind of playing 2 notes per string and always skipping a string. So if you start on the fat E string with a major 7 arpeggio, let's say a C major 7 arpeggio right here, I play the root in the 3rd, I'm skipping over the A string, go to the 7th and the root, I'm skipping over the G string, play the 5th and the 7th. So what this is basically really within 6 notes. I'm like at the other end of on the neck and back. A very nice, beautiful sounding tool to use. The other great thing about it is I started on the fat E string, the same fingering pattern, and applies if you're starting on the A string. It works out with string skipping arpeggios in this matter that the fingering, there's only basically 2 ways. You can either start on the E string or you could start on the A string, and the patterns look the same. They're the same pattern, and I'll put this up here in the diagram from my book. This would be here from How to Make Your Guitar Talk. I'll put these diagrams up, and you can see that the fingering patterns look the same, which is nice. We don't have to practice a different chord shape, a different fingering shape when we go from no matter what string we start this on. The one thing I do want to point out is that you use the same fingers. So index, pinky, index, middle, index, pinky. And that you consistently practice them like this. Right? So this would be a major 7 arpeggio. The minor 7, they can basically easily adapt it to different chord types. So for minor 7, I'm using the same. I always start with the index, pinky, index ring this time, index, pinky. There will be a minor 7. The dominant, we raise the 3rd. We're basically adjusting the shape to the different chord types. We could do diminished. A minor 7 flat 5. Yeah. And so forth. So you can figure this out for any kind of type of chord. What I use most of the time, 99% of the time, are probably the major 7 and the minor 7 arpeggios. Just in my old playing, you might have a different style and use different ones, but these are the ones that I find most effective. And I will tell you why in the next installment when we talk about the practical applications. I just want to show you one more thing. I want to share this with you from the book. This is called Johann's Kitchen, which is a little etude. Etude is a practice piece that I wrote just so we can practice different of these chord shapes and string skipping arpeggios in a series that kind of less more fun to practice than just sitting down with a metronome and practicing one single one at a time. So it goes through a series of 6 chords and then repeats itself a fifth down. So it kind of moves down in circular fifths, and we can practice till we run out of room on the guitar neck. If I start up here on D, it would start with a minor chord, so I'm playing a D minor 7, arpeggiated, and each of these I play twice. And then I go to the 5 chord, then fifth down to my major 7. So play the 2, 5, 1 sort of form. And always playing 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, 5 note groups. These are groups of 5s, not 6. After 1, I go to the 4 chord, major 7. Then I half step up to diminish, and then another half step up to a major 7. Now I ended up on a major 7 chord on the 10th fret, which is a G major 7, just a fifth down. So basically now that was the end of the sequence. Then I stay on the same root and change it to a minor 7. And it starts over, minor 7, major 7, always in fifths down, major 7, half step up diminished, half step up major 7, then it repeats next sequence. So let me play it just a little bit so you get the sound. Next. And what you're going for is really evenness of tone. Messed up there. Gotta warm up for this stuff. So when you practice in general, practice evenness of tone, practice playing it clean as possible. Speed comes through repetition. The more repetition you put in, the faster you're going to be able to play it. You're not going to get cleaner by playing it unclean a million times. You're going to just get faster playing sloppy. So whenever you practice, try as slow as possible, as slow as necessary to play it really, really clean and even on the tone. It's almost supposed to sound hypnotic. And then just by the virtue of keep doing it over and over, it's going to be faster and faster and faster. Take that in, check it out. I'll put the exercise up here on the screen, and I hope you have fun with this. See you in the next installment. Bye.